Hi, buddy. Welcome back to Ox Talks. Thanks for watching today's show. Appreciate you guys hitting that like button for me, sharing these videos with people that you know and love, and subscribe to this growing channel. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, I really would appreciate that. So, what a wild week with the stock markets, with the metals markets, crypto, with the debt markets. I mean, it's just been a roller coaster. As you know, as many of you are following this stuff, we had a big sell off in the stock market, in the Dow for basically 10 days. And then today, we got I guess you could refer to as a dead cat bounce. If you guys leave me your thoughts on that, the Dow, the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the S&P all finished green. Dow was up 498 points to 42,840. S&P finished up 63, and the Nasdaq finished up about 199. But this morning I saw, or prior to noon today, West Coast time, I saw the Dow up, I believe, over 700. And I thought, well, they're going to march this thing right back over 1,000 and then come out and say, look at the markets recaptured most of what was lost this week. That did not happen. The markets did not close at the highs for the day. And so let's see what this means. The 10-year yield went down, okay? So the somebody or something was buying up U.S. debt today, and that drove the 10-year yield, I say down, it was down 4 basis points, finished at 4.53%. I will say, as a non-expert, casual observer, that is still well beyond the comfort zone for these markets. So let's see how this plays out. The markets are still down considerably from where they were about 2 weeks ago. If you guys are in the stock market, did you step in and buy today? Leave me your thoughts. Are you thinking this thing is going to catch a bid again next week? If the 10-year yield continues to fall, and if the dollar index, and it fell, considerably today, it's still 107 and some change, I believe, but it did fall. And so when you have those two metrics happening simultaneously, you normally will see a uptick in the stock markets. I am a little surprised that cryptocurrencies didn't follow the markets. They've somewhat, let's say, taken a different path. The Bitcoin closed up at 96,000, closed at 96,800. Yes, it closed off its lows, but it definitely has not recaptured numbers it was at just a few days ago. Ethereum at $3,454, and XRP 227. Many crypto people I've been reading and seeing are rushing in and seeing this as a buying opportunity. Gold and silver. Gold finished up $27.70 an ounce today per Kitco. $2,623 at troy ounce. Silver finished up 50 cents at $29.58. Again, love to hear your thoughts. I still think silver is probably a good buy right now. Not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do. Do your own homework. But what a wild week. Okay. Apparently, I saw just in the last few minutes, miraculously, Washington's going to avoid apparently a government shutdown through some sort of a series of what they call continuing resolutions. I'm not super versed on this, but my understanding of what that is just another version of a kick in the can down the road until March or April or whatever it is next year. That's all they seem to do. They go up right against the deadline and they find a way to kick the can. Okay, and so the extend and pretend is in full force and effect. Apparently, I don't think it's a done deal yet, but that appears to be what is happening. The markets didn't seem to be fazed by a potential government shutdown at midnight tonight. Today, obviously, they went up. The inflation numbers came in. The Fed's inflation figures, or the figures that the Fed relies on engaging inflation, I believe they're saying ticked down a little bit, and that gave some wind in the sails of the markets. Inflation is still going up, and we all know in things that we need every day: food, auto insurance, medical insurance, home insurance, child care costs, all that stuff continues to go up. Okay, they can play with the numbers all they want and spin things all they want. It's still going in the wrong direction. Okay, let me share with you an article I saw. And speaking of going in the wrong direction, the consumers in this country remain on thin ice, razor's edge, spending, buying things they can't afford, running up credit card debt. And so I thought this was a very interesting article I saw a couple days ago from Zero Hedge. It talks about the ATV, UTV, snowmobile market, right? We all know, we've all seen these huge toy haulers, hauling the ATVs around, all these fancy things, people going to the rivers and to the ocean and to the mountains. And I will tell you this, apparently, from what this story says, is coming to an end with a large segment of that sector of the economy, okay? And again, love to hear your comments. Let me know what you're seeing in your areas with this stuff. The article is entitled Textron Halts ATV, UTV, Snowmobile Production Amid Imploding Consumer Demand. Defense contractor and industrial conglomerate Textron has halted production of its entire power sports product line with its specialized vehicles unit, which includes golf carts, utility vehicles, side-by-sides, ATVs, and snowmobiles. Textron cited soft consumer end market power sports demand, warning that overlaps with Polaris concerns about challenging retail demand for its ATVs, UTVs, and jet skis. That means there are no buyers, okay? People can't afford to buy this stuff anymore. They can't afford to maintain this stuff. They can't afford to transport it from point A to point B with the cost of maintaining vehicles and insurance and all these things. Textron's power sports line include ATVs, UTVs, and snowmobiles by Arctic Cat, golf carts by Easy Go, and utility off-road turf vehicles by Cushman and Jacobson. The consumer end market demand for power sports products continues to remain soft, according to Textron. Sliding consumer demand for all of these ATVs, UTVs, and snowmobiles has forced Textron to pause power sports production. It says indefinitely in the first half of 2025. As a result of these developments, Textron noted it expects restructuring costs between $190 million to $205 million, up from a previously announced range of $165 million to $170 million. It says, in addition to Textron, Polaris CEO Mike Speedson wrote in the fall that consumer confidence and retail demand remain challenging for its ATVs, UTVs, jet skis, and snowmobiles. It says demand for all off-road vehicles has been crushed in a high interest rate environment that will continue into 2025. Plus, everyone who wanted it says a Polaris a Razor, I guess RZR or Arctic Cat ATV bought those vehicles, it says, with cheap money during the COVID bubble. It says not all is lost for Textron, according to Goldman's Noah Papanak recently told clients that the stock is a buy on strong private jet demand. So again, we talk about the division in the economic strata in this country. The private jet demand is up. Those are the people that are able to weather these storms. They're spending money. The rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. And I'm not trying to generalize any category of people, but a lot of times, at least in my area, you see a lot of, day workers, labor type workers, contractors. Those are the people that you often see loading up on these, $200,000 rigs, toy haulers, ATVs, all this kind of stuff, hitting the freeways, to go for 3-day weekends with family and friends. So, and those are a big swath of the population that now is finding themselves simply tapped out, unable to buy this stuff. Okay, so the toys are, the toy manufacturers, I say toys, the ATVs, UTVs, golf carts. They're shutting down facilities. They're saying we're done. We don't have enough sales right now, so we're going to stop indefinitely making these things. Watch your local ads. Watch your Facebook marketplaces, all this kind of stuff. Craigslist. I bet you start seeing this stuff flood the market. In early part of 2025 and beyond, people trying to dump these things that they have payments on, or that they just need to raise cash to pay for everyday necessities. Okay, going a little bit long today. I'll leave it there. Hope you guys are having a great end of your week. Christmas next week. I hope you have plans with the family. It's not about money. It's not about gifts. It's a matter of quality time and making memories. Don't forget the physical fitness routine. When we're all kind of getting a little bit more lazy with our eating habits and enjoying holiday, drinks and appetizers and all that kind of stuff. Stay focused with that. With that being said, I should be able to see and talk to you over the weekend. And if not, I'll see you next week. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.